The
Democratic Republic of the
Congo. The DRC, or the Democratic Republic of the Congo, is located in Central Africa. Its capital is Kinshasa, and about 68 million people inhabit the DRC. It's the third largest country in Africa, as well as the 12th largest country in the world. It gained its independence on June 30th, 1960, and established itself as a self-sufficient nation. Prior to its independence, Belgium had control over this nation as one of its colonies. Under Belgian authority, these Africans were treated harshly, which attributes to the contemporary relationship between Belgium and the DRC. The DRC, however, is not to be confused with the Republic of Congo, which is an African country located in Central Africa that had previously been under French authority. The DRC's government is similar to that of the United States. There are three branches of government, including the executive, legislative, and judicial powers. The president serves as the head of the state. The legislative branch is bicameral with the Senate and National Assembly, and a constitutional court exists. President Joseph Kabila was elected on November 27, 2006 as president of the DRC. He took office after the assassination of Laurent Désiré Kabila, his father, in January of 2001. Typically, the executive branch of government holds the most power out of any other area of government. Previously, the judicial branch consisted of a Supreme Court. However, it was divided into three divisions after the establishment of the newest constitution. Thus, a constitutional court was created, functioning as the highest court in the DRC. The bicameral legislative branch consists of a Senate and a National Assembly. The Senate holds 108 seats, while the National Assembly holds 500 seats. The DRC does, however, face several problems during its economic decline. Some of them include transportation because of the underdeveloped roads, government corruption, the lack of clean water, drug trafficking, and a high risk for contracting diseases like HIV, AIDS, malaria, and typhoid fever. Attempts have been made to combat these problems, and some of them, like transportation and disease control, are getting a little bit better, and also some of them are getting a little worse. The official military force that defends the Democratic Republic of the Congo is FARDC, Forces Armées de la République Démocratique du Congo. In English, that's the Armed Forces of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The vast majority of FARDC is made of land forces, although a small air force exists. However, there are other military groups in the DRC, particularly rebel groups, that cause trouble for the government. The UN responded to these threats by installing over 16,000 peacekeepers around the country. Essentially, the military is used for protection rather than force. The DRC's government tends to avoid using force to get its aims across. The official language of the Democratic Republic of the Congo is French. However, there are several national languages that are also taught in schools. They are Lingala, Swahili, Kikongo, and Tishuluba. 67.2% of the DRC population can read and write in one of these specified languages. Students there typically receive 6 to 9 years of education before assuming formal roles in adulthood. Unfortunately, primary school education is not free. Therefore, many children are unable to go to school and receive an education. The DRC has a prolific culture. Over 250 ethnic groups exist in this country, making up the 68 million inhabitants that live and thrive in this nation. Some of the larger ethnic groups in the DRC include the Luba, Congo, and Enamongo. Although colonialism brought significant changes to the original traditions and customs of the DRC, the culture of this country is demonstrated by its diversity. One important feature of this culture is its music. Congolese music combines the musical elements from Cuban, French, Belgian, and African descent.